We're watching the last gasp of the patriarchy as it is dying. That's what I'm seeing when I'm watching everything that's happening in the world. So, for hundreds of years, hundreds and hundreds of years, it has been a patriarchal, toxic, masculine, controlled society. And what we're seeing right now is people holding on for dear life in the clutches of their hands, these patriarchal, toxic men who have done nothing with their wealth and their privilege but hurt other people. And it's not sustainable for them anymore. It's just not. And we're seeing it play out. Of course, I'm sure we would like to see it play out a lot faster than it is, but it's playing out. Okay? They have had power for so long, and they could have done so many things to help the world, but instead, they focused on themselves and their greed and wanting to repress women, right? Children, people of color, sexual orientation, LGBTQI community, whoever they think is beneath them, because that's what they think, right? You don't treat people who you think you're your equals like that. And they've controlled and they've manipulated and they've tortured and abused and raped and murdered and molested and trafficked and stole and everything that you could think of that is terrible. They had a choice. It could have been a whole different way. It could have been a whole different kind of society with all their wealth, but that's not what they did. And so what's happening now is they're like a dying breed. They are becoming extinct. And I think I posted this something in a post. It's like cornering a caged animal. They're going to come out with everything that they can to stop what is happening, but there is no stopping it because the world is ready to move on without it being run by a toxic patriarchal society. The world, the earth, the consciousness is ready for a divine feminine energy to step in, right? Now, I'm using those terms, but women can be just as terrible under that toxic patriarchal society as men can be. And there are women that are fully participating in that. And we're moving on without you. And there are men who know, who are confident enough and know who they are and are sensitive enough to associate themselves with this divine feminine or this matriarchal energy because they are secure enough in who they are and they've done the work and the growth. And you know who they are, right? In your own life, you know, you can tell. You don't it doesn't take it doesn't take a lot to figure it out. You can see it, right? The old boys club is done. And the women are taking over and we're stepping up. And this divine energy and this divine feminine is coming in whether they like it or not. And the younger generation, right, these Gen Zers and younger, I don't know what they're called. Are they called alpha? I don't remember what they're called. I don't know what this newest generation is called. They're going to be very, very different. They are already coming in more enlightened than we are in previous generations, right? And it's, if you're sensitive enough and if you're intuitive enough, you can already see it. As scary as the world is looking right now, right? I mean, it's terrifying if you're watching the news and you're spending a lot of time there and you're hearing one horror story after another. But we have to get all of that out. And that all has to be revealed. It is the only way that we can heal this and move on and take back our own power, right? It starts with you taking back your power in yourself, in your own life. And then that will ripple across the consciousness. It is already in the consciousness, right? It is already in the downloads that of the frequencies that we're getting on a regular basis. It's in the astrology, right? That's what's making me so fascinated with astrology now, and why I am going to be taking some astrology courses, because I really want to understand it better, because it's all there. It's in the mythology, right? It's always in the mythology. It's in the stories. It's in all of the stories. And they had their chance, right? This patriarchal men, they've had their chance and they blew it. And nobody's interested in them anymore. The world is moving on without them. So have faith, right? Have faith that the divine feminine, this matriarchal energy, is here and it is growing, and there's nothing that they can do to stop it. So you're going to see them to try to throw everything they can at us and to make it a lot harder for us. But have faith, stand strong in who you are, know who you are, right? Know who you are, and send love and light to Mother Earth, because she has had enough. Okay? The universe has had enough. The scales flipped way too far to the other side, and the pendulum always swings back, right? If you look at history and you study history, none of these I can't say the word, these the authoritarians governments sustain. They may hang around for a little while, but they don't sustain. And it's going faster. Time is moving faster, right? Things are moving faster. Our timelines have shifted. We are progressing at such a rapid rate now. It's not the long and the slow of us waiting. I mean, it's not going to happen overnight, but it's not going to take 20 years. It's already started, and you can see it. And you could see it, and there's no turning back now. So my best advice, if you're struggling, is to ground yourself, center yourself, do the things that bring you peace and joy. Shut off the news, help your own community, and take a bath, stand under a tree, walk in nature, create art, read a good book, watch a great movie that makes you laugh. Anything to get you out of that, and just keep sending love and light to the planet and the earth. And those people who have done horrible things, it's going to be revealed, and you don't have to worry about the karma that's coming for them, because the universe is going to take care of that. What we need to do is be more compassionate and more supportive of each other, who are imagining this new world, this new divine feminine matriarchal world that is stepping in to her power. Okay? I know it. I can feel it. I see it. So I hope this has been helpful. I would love to know your thoughts. Please like and share, subscribe, and let me know how you're seeing it, and what you're doing, that is offering your support to the shifts that are coming, because they're here, baby. We've crossed over. The snowball is rolling down the hill now. There ain't no stopping it. The pendulum is swinging in the other direction. Their time is done. All right? Be safe. Okay, lots of love.